Hello everybody, welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix. Guys, I've been doing some work and I love it. I'm so excited. I am so excited. You might notice some texture pack changes. I'm kind of getting into this. Now look, I am learning from our friend Germ, so I want to give completely full credit. These are Germ's frames from his brown tutor. I'm going to make my own. I just got to learn how, because all the ones I made look like poop. So yeah, I'm learning, but here's the thing. I've always hated wool in Minecraft. I never build with it. I never use it outside of a sail for a sailboat, and that's it. Maybe a flag, that's it. The only two things. And I think it would be cool if we used it more in this world. And since this is my world, I can do anything I want. I mean, I guess technically kind of Realm of Vasten is, but we do everything voting there, right? So what I did is I wanted to try to make wool usable. So I took these little frames and I made them. I remember seeing this texture in maybe John Smith, I think. And so I went to John Smith and I looked at the wools and I couldn't find this frame texture in it. Maybe it used to be, maybe I'm just completely wrong. But so what I did is I took a John Smith wool texture because I hate vanilla wool. I just hate it's one of my most hated textures. And if you love it, awesome. Awesome. That's totally cool. I just don't really like it. So I've never really liked it. So I took that and I looked at the pixels and I took the colors and I randomized them and then I put them in the middle and then I cut and I pasted over here. So that's how I made our little wool textures. Is they're kind of like colored and randomized John Smith wools with a Germsy boy frame, and I think it's pretty cool. I will, like I say, we'll do a frame myself. Other things I've done, I did some new glass textures. I'm experimenting. There are some things that I really like. This isn't one of them. I think it's okay. This what is this? Sorry, what is this? Oh, this is light blue. Okay. Wow, those are close. Holy cow. Light blue and cyan, man. I changed the color. It's a little better. It's not great. This is kind of more cyan than that. I really like this frame. This is my favorite frame that I did probably. So because I used it for yellow, so I used it for also cyan. I thought it would be kind of fun to use. I wanted to go with something that could look cool in kind of a mosaic. Is that how you say it? Mosaic. You know what I mean? It's a little modern, but I think in a big church window or something like that, I think it could be really cool. So I went with something really weird and different and odd, but I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. This, I made it myself. I swear that I did, but I'm pretty sure I've seen B-dubs do this one before. But I mean, it's just diagonal lines. Anyone can make diagonal lines. This is my favorite one. I really like that one a lot. This one again, they're just diagonal lines, but with two. And I didn't want to go hard on the orange, so I kind of did just kind of a different yellow with a little bit of an orange tint. I think it's nice. The red, I wanted to go with something that's going to look good. Again, I'm thinking like in a church or in some sort of nicer place. And I think this one actually turned out really well. It's a really weird shape. It's kind of like 4 arrows pointing at the 4 little pixels in the middle, but yeah, I like it. It's cool. Brown, I said I was going to do this, and I did it. Completely blank, nothing at all. This black is the same as it's the same as white. Yeah, I made black and white the same. I just made the tint really dark, so I thought that kind of worked well because it looks so different. This one, again, gray. I'm not the biggest fan. This is going to be more for walking on. Like you could... That's nice. So you can just imagine, like, if you had something like this and you're just walking. Oh yeah, that's a steel grate, right? That would be pretty cool, especially if there was something under there like water or lava or something like that. So that's kind of why I have that one. This one I like a lot. This is silver in Bedrock, light gray to the rest of the world, and yeah, it's cool. It might be a little bit dark, but I think it's okay. This one again, I like the texture, just kind of again random squares and stuff like that. And this is my very first one, the very first glass texture I've ever made in my entire life, and I like it a lot. It's cool. So that's what we've done so far. I think I've done a couple other little things. Let me see over here. I remember doing them. I just don't remember what. Oh yeah. Okay, so I've been experimenting with a chest texture. So I took Jappa's oak texture, grabbed all the pixels, and messed them up and put them here. And initially I had the lines on it. Actually, here you can see it. See my little hotbar there? The lines are still there because it's a different texture in Bedrock for what's on the hotbar and what's here, or maybe in Java too. I don't know. The lines look kind of dumb, and I remember Germ has made them kind of flat. I just don't like this. That's such a weird color. I've never been a fan. That's the trapped variety, and this is the double chest. And if you put the two together, they work just fine. There's a little bit of tiling here that I probably want to change. So these are not the final product. This is my first foray into actually making a texture back and not just kind of stealing everyone else's textures, you know, although I am stealing a little bit, but I'm admitting it. So it's not stealing, it's borrowing from our good friends, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's hop into the world and see what we can do. I am in the world, I'm checking some things out, and it's really funny. All I see is the regular glass, and the more I see it, the more I don't really love it. I think I might make, I don't know, either make the frame a little darker or maybe a little thinner. I don't know. It's just, it's not doing it for me right now, so I may adjust that. But I wanted to get over here and take a look at this wool, and man, I think I love it. I think I love it. Like, I'm not saying it's 100% there. I'm not. I'm truly not. But you know what? Look, here's the thing. I have wool here at our house. I have some wool. And you know what? If I make it into a box, you know what it's going to do? It's just going to fall apart. So you would need some sort of support. And I think that this makes it look like there's actually support. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not the first person to come up with this idea, but yeah. For right now, I love it. Forever, I don't know, but for right now, yeah. Right now, I think we're on the right track at least. Okay, so I wanted to come down here. I'm still I don't see any other glass. I guess I've not used like any stained glass in this world. I guess I don't really have easy access to dyes or anything yet. But let's go over here and see what we did last episode, because things over in this area are really looking nice. I really like this area. It's like some really cool farms, 4 different farms, all in one episode. It was a lot of grind last time. I'd like to do a little bit less grind today. Because my wife's going to be home for the next 4 days, and that means I'm not going to be on Minecraft all that much. So, you know, it'd be nice to get out an episode in kind of reasonable amounts of time here. I totally forgot that I had birds and armor in this world now, since I have not had armor for like 47 consecutive episodes. I've not been wearing armor, so it's nice to actually have it. But what I want to do first thing is I want to repair my tools. This tool right here is doing fine. This one back here, I just need to constantly show it some love. So I'm going to go over to my new farm underground and my new farmer villagers and try to deal with that. I'm not playing villagers today. I can't do it. Let's build a house, shall we? I keep, you know, I wasn't actually really totally sure whenever I logged in what I wanted to do today. I just kind of felt like playing in this world. I've been grinding some really big projects over on the Realm of Vasten, and I just thought, you know what? I want to do something sort of tidy and small, and plus then I want to check out the resource pack, which granted, there's some yellow. Okay, so I have 2 things, and I did find a little bit more stained glass back in the storage system. So I laid out a little bit of a house I thought would be kind of a fun little thing, and I want to use wood. You know, part of the way that I want to build the city is I want to use all the building resources that there are, basically. You know, I mean, I'm not making a checklist. Look, there are more villagers over there. Oh man, I'm not dealing with that today. I'm not. If I start doing that, someone drive over here, drive to Pittsburgh, and you just slap me right in my face and say, "Do not do any more villagers. We all need a break. I need a break from it, as well as everyone else. There's a village over there because babies just escaped somehow. Still, they're everywhere." Anyway, what we're going to be doing today is just doing a small little project. We want to do a little house here. So we're going to do a small little entryway here, small little entryway over there, and then a sort of medium size there and there, and a taller one right here. That's going to be the plan. I'm going to attempt, and we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to attempt to do a time lapse right now. Okay? Right now. We're going to see if I can do it. I'll try. If it fails, then I'll see you on the other side of this. Let's go. Yeah, that didn't work. I tried recording a time lapse on my phone. Complete garbage. Not even close to working. It sucks. Guys, I really, truly, I need your help. I need to figure out a way that I can record time lapses or third-person perspectives or something on Bedrock with one computer. I don't understand why I can't save a second Bedrock since I account to this. I mean, I have 2 accounts. I have a separate account. I don't understand why they won't let me just save 2 instances of it. It's really making me nuts. Like, I'm getting batty about it. I don't understand why, but it is the way it is. So whatever, we're gonna move on without it for right now. So I'm gonna show you what I did, but I want to utilize some of this wool since I'm really enjoying every time it pops up. I'm like, ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. See, I'm really enjoying these new textures a lot, and I want to use them. I want to use them up on the second floor of the house. So we're gonna go wood on the bottom, and we're gonna go wool up on top. So yeah, let me shear up a whole bunch of sheep, and then we'll see what color I get the most of, and that's what color that house is gonna be. I have a few more things I forgot to tell you about. I forgot to tell you about scaffolding for one thing. I redid scaffolding, and look, I'll just tell you, you know, I'm not gonna steal textures. I want to try to learn because I want to learn how to do it myself. That's the entire goal. But I think the Germ has the best scaffolding texture I've ever seen. So I didn't want to steal it, but man, it's really good. It's really hard to come up with anything better than that. So what I did was I went with this. I went with I took out the dumb bottom thing over there, and I used spruce again because I do decorate mostly in spruce. So but at the top I used a spruce trapdoor and just took out the banding. I thought that was okay. You know, I think it's an okay sort of split the difference sort of thing. And what I might do is do like maybe some like metal banding around the outside or something like that. But I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve to try something along those lines. But the other thing I did is I did the white wool here. The light gray wool or silver wool has the X, is the same texture, but has an X that I made. So I'm thinking that I can use those for like Tudor blocks. Let's see. This doesn't look quite as good as because I mixed it with snow. So that isn't quite as good. Okay, so that's one negative. Like the snow and the wool textures don't really work that great together. But okay, but we'll okay, like I think that is pretty cool. That works really well. This, not as much. This, great. So we'll just have to change the way we build just a little bit whenever it comes to adding in wool as a texture. I'll probably just, what I'll do is I'll probably just keep the snow and change out this for white terracotta now that we're going to have access to that as well. So something along those lines anyway. And then we'll just vary some of these. So like we'll go regular and then like an X and you know how it goes. For crying out loud, there's another baby villager. Where are these guys coming from? It's making me insane. Like, where are the baby villagers coming from? What's even... I mean, they're going to mess up everything. They're going to mess up my whole breeding system and all of it. I've talked quite a lot about building roofs and about kind of the way I like to do them here, but since this is a kind of a unique roof, I thought maybe I could pop in here again and discuss. So the first thing I like to do, and I think you really need to do, is frame the peaks. What I really like about this particular footprint is this one is further away than that one, which I really like a lot. I think that's going to be a really nice, little thing that you're probably not going to notice from the street, but if you are up on top of the castle, the upcoming castle up there, then you'll see it. So I think it'll be very cool. And I'm going to build this up because I want to have an overhang that's going to be right here, so it's going to be right touching here. I think that'll be a nice way to sort of connect these. I'll have to do a different roof than oak, so I'm just doing oak right now so I can sort of see where these peaks are going to be, and also get ready. The baby villagers driving me nuts. Get ready to build this part up. This is going to go up, but I don't want it to conflict with this, so that's why we're going to go right here. So I think what we'll do is we'll go, let's go a block and then out, and we'll do the same thing. We'll over here, we'll do a block and then out. That way this overhang right here will come right up against that, which I think will be really great. That'll be a solid start. Okay, so then we'll come up here, and this is going to go up here. Over here, we're going to go the Tudor style wool. I think I really like it a lot, and it's so weird having a bird. I've never had a bird in this game. And over here, what I think we're going to do is we're going to cut this off right here, and this is going to be a nice little slant roof. Okay, so we'll come right here to right here. Okay, then we'll just use slabs, maybe a different slab, like a spruce slab or something right here, to really make just a nice gradual, almost circular sort of hanger over there, right? I think that'll be good. Let's see. Then this is going to have some windows, so we'll do a window here and here and here and here. We'll do two high windows, something like that. That'll be good. Then over here we'll go like this and right along something like that. Okay, there's a bunch of building on camera. I'll see you whenever it's all completely done. No, I'm just kidding. I'll come in soon. You know what's annoying in this world? What's annoying is that I have no bone meal still. I have no freaking access to bone meal, and I'm waiting for spruce trees. This bird scared me. I'm waiting for spruce trees to grow, and they will not grow. They will not grow, and it's making me nuts. I'm standing here. I'm standing here because I'm out of spruce logs. I'm just standing here waiting. So I think it's time to go down to our kelp farm, which is crap and doesn't work anyway, and we're going to turn it off and take some kelp and start saving up kelp and maybe just using it as a bone meal farm, I guess, because nothing else works. I guess I don't know. I don't even know. I'm such an utter idiot. I just traded in a whole bunch of wheat and potatoes, and I had my hand like just like empty. My hand was just empty, so I'm such a dolt. I'm such a anyway. All right. Well, look. So I got this. How much bone meal I got? I got 7 bone meal from a whole bunch of dried cow. Bro. Wow. Oh my goodness. Was that delayed or just amazing luck? That's awesome. Sometimes I think when we're building, we fret about the wrong things. Like, for example, I think the old me would have fret that this has an inset compared to this, and this one doesn't. Yeah, I don't care about that at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Because in the end, first, no one's standing over here and then going to walk around the building and look at that side. And even if they do that, which they won't, who cares? Buildings, my house doesn't look the same on the front as it does in the back. Of course not. So yeah, I sometimes I get so concerned about things like that I sort of lose track on how incredibly little it matters. You know what does matter though is getting more spruce wood. So let me plant these. I need to be recording all the time and says stop and start like I usually do because this bird has scared me so many times. I just jumped almost out of my chair. Now yes, I am a sort of scaredy cat person. Like I get scared pretty quickly, but man, it's getting ridiculous. This freaking bird, I don't even have my headphones on, which maybe it wouldn't scare me so much if I did have my headphones on, but I'm just doing some, some simple building here. My wife's home. So, we were just chatting a second ago and I'm doing some building and then this bird flies out of nowhere and all of a sudden my heart's racing about 1,000 beats a minute. Speaking of texture pack changes, this oak trapdoor with the holes has got to go. It's got to go. I got to do it like the spruce trapdoor, like a version of the spruce trapdoor. It's just, yeah, even if I kept this and just filled that in with like even white or something, I just the way it is just. I'll tell you the truth. I've been thinking about what I'm going to put as a roof on this building, and I really would like to go for a more colored roof. But the only colored block we have that has stairs and slabs that at least I have access to. I know there's like red netherwort and stuff, but I'm not close to that. It is granite. And I have granite right there, so I think it's just too close for that. So I ended up sort of grudgingly being like, okay, fine, I'll do dark oak. I think it's gonna be nice for dark oak, but I'm a little bummed. The good part about using dark oak is that I've used oak and spruce on this, so that is gonna be a third wood, which I like. I like that aspect of it a lot. But yeah, I wish we had more. I wish we had more colored stairs and slabs. It'd be really, really, really nice. I just, I know the Nether update's given us a couple and black and all that kind of stuff. I'm really, really excited about the new stuff in the Nether update and what they're giving. I just, I long for concrete stairs and slabs, if not concrete and terracotta, but at least concrete, because those colors, man, you could do so much with them. So much. All right, got the whole roof laid out. I still need to do the trim, which I'm probably gonna do in like a stone brick or something in that sort of vein, because I think I need that color. I need that color break where it's gonna get a lot more gray or leave the brown tones, because everything we've done so far is browns. But it's But it's good. It's good. And this is the last thing I wanted to bring us in on. But apparently I need to make another crafting table for real. Wait a second. What? Oh man, this is like my 4th crafting table of this house. Well, I think I'm putting the final touches on this exterior anyway, and it's just a couple little things, little housekeeping things I want to do, a little bit of beautification out here. I'm not going crazy on it. I want to keep things relatively simple here. We're walking on a street. I think the feeling is starting to get there. It's starting to get there. You walk down here and there's like house. This is procedure generated house. I threw in some stone. I might change it up. I don't know. You know what I might do actually? What if I just do this? Like the simplest change ever. Just make, long rows of these things. I'm not such an enormous fan of. I think just changing that stuff out really helps a lot. Yeah, that's not too bad. I could probably use like a little bit of like some supports or something, but I don't have. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna think that through. But this house is good. I like it. It's a nice large manor house. I really like they brought in some dark oak, so that's expanding that city palette yet a little bit more. The wool is really nice, I think. And if you walk through here, this is going to be an alley. There's already an alley over here, so we're going to do an alley. As a matter of fact, actually, let's do. Oh, I don't have it here. Oh, darn it, I left it inside here. I have a chest inside the room. And yeah, I really like this. This is procedure generator. I'm going to leave that there. I don't mind it at all, actually. I think it's kind of cool to have a little bit of crops here. I can't put a fence around or anything, not enough room for that. But yeah, it's cool. I have a tiny little garden out here. I think this could maybe be added just a little bit by bringing a little bit of path block, maybe here and back in here. Yeah, make it look like it's a little. You can't do path block under a fence, I don't think. Maybe just like, maybe also there. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, okay, I like that. So you got a little garden here, a little bit out here. I can get rid of this thing right here. I'm not totally sure about the scaffolding texture. Still kind of warming up to that. The wool, I really love. The glass is good. The scaffolding, not so sure about. But yeah, this is cool. I think maybe we could just scale that back just a hair, and then maybe throw in a little bit of leaf action back here. Just make it look like it's been growing a hair, like not quite as tended to. Yeah, that's cool. It's important to not have things be too symmetrical. I think doing something like this, but yeah. There we go. I really hate this one. Let's get rid of it. I've hated this one for quite a while. Let's see. We'll just get rid of that right there. And in fact, you know what we'll do? We'll just go, this can just go right there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think the house is pretty good. But I think that's going to do it for me today. You know, I was thinking about maybe doing an interior this episode, but honestly, I'm kind of out of time. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full interior episode next. So we're going to do this house and this house and this house and this house. And we're going to do all the houses that I have built thus far. Look at these villagers. There are villagers everywhere with crap trades, man. I'm gonna have to let you all on fire. Anyway, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think next episode I'm gonna go straight into it. We're gonna do an interior only. There's another one. Interior only episode. That way, I feel like all the houses here are done. But look at this place. This is turning into, very slowly, it's turning into a city. Oh man, I love it. I hope you love it. I love it as well. I will not be doing villagers next episode either. I'm gonna wait. I'll do it villagers later. Not yet. Okay, we're not there yet. And I'll see you all next episode from Bedrock Survival with Fix. Thank you so much for watching. It really do appreciate it. It means everything. You spend part of your day with me hanging out in my little world here. Man, wow. It's a humbling feeling to know that people are taking time out of their stressful lives to hang out over here. So I mean it. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.